Starting in fall 2020, students at Minnesota State Mankato will have free consultation services with attorneys skilled in immigration matters.
And now we can finally say we will have an immigration attorney who can help international students, people trying to study abroad, with that expertise.
The one-year pilot program will supplement legal services contracted with the Mankato-based law firm of Knutson Casey through an agreement with Donnelly Law of Austin, Minnesota. New services may include questions about visa status, undocumented students navigating the DREAM Act or the Deferred Action for Childhood Arrival or DACA policy.
The best thing of this attorney, the immigration attorney, is that it now provides a direct route for students who want to ask advice or get consultation on a legal matter that when an international student or any student in general goes to the immigration attorney, that information will not be shared with the university. It will not be shared with the government. It's completely between you and them. So I think that's the win, is that this is now the person students can turn to with those questions.
Legal services may also assist students seeking to study abroad. Knutson Casey will continue to provide students with contracted general legal services. J.C. Fry, director of the Kearney Center for International Student Services, said the new legal service offers expanded advice that goes beyond student visas.
Um, I'm really excited about it because the expertise that my staff and I have are on F1, J1 student visa regulations. And that doesn't, a student's immigration timeline in life oftentimes exceed what student visa that they started on. There's also things that students don't want to talk to us about because they're fearful that it may impact their immigration standing. Maybe they got into trouble. And I'm happy that there's, another office that they could connect with where they feel like, it's confidential and the Kearney Center doesn't have to be part of that conversation if at first they don't feel comfortable with that.
Guadalupe Quintero, with Diversity and Inclusion at Minnesota State Mankato, said there is a great need for legal advice among Latinx students.
We have a lot of students and maybe DACA students or undocumented students or just any other, Latino student who gets in trouble or they have housing issues and they always come, looking for an attorney. And I think for DACA students, I think in 2017, they were told not to apply for DACA because they could use their information against them, And so a lot of young people didn't apply for DACA. And so with this, now they're saying that it's safe to apply. So I'm sure a lot of students who were not in DACA before are going to apply. And so maybe some of our students will do that and we will have questions. And so I can see this lawyer, these students benefiting from this immigration lawyer.
Donnelly Law will provide consultation by phone or video conferencing. The Austin firm will also provide one on-campus visit each semester, offering personal consultations, presentations on current topics, and updates in immigration law.
Is that the one big thing we asked is that they could come onto campus and do like a one semester visit. And they were actually okay with doing that. But I think that they want to grow that connection with the university and the student body, because this might be a long-term partnership and we really want to grow that connection between them and the students. The fact that they want to reach out to the students shows me that they want to help us. They're there for us.
It's important to note that all student attorney services provided by student government only allow for students to consult with attorneys for advice and guidance.
I want to make it clear that they will not represent you. So I think just having that consultation of what's my next step is the key for students. And then if they need to be represented in court, they have to work with they can work with them outside of it, but we don't pay for that.
Student attorney consultations are available during the August to May academic year.
But as we get in closer to the academic year, we'll start posting on how to get your appointment scheduled. On our website, there is a contact us form, You can students can use that as well to get the appointments. That goes to our office manager, and she deals with that.
Consultation is also being coordinated through the Kearney International Center and the Office of Diversity and Inclusion.
We're going through all these changes, COVID, you know, these crazy world we live in right now. But the last thing I want to have is a student feel lost or disconnected from the university. So, and if they need any help whatsoever, just let me know, and I can always, you know, facilitate that connection.